17 of 19 series are aligned with stagflation strong this morning. That represents the highest confirmation level in 6 weeks. The engine is observing stagflation strong, an environment where growth momentum decelerates at negative 0.0392, while inflation momentum accelerates at positive 0.0098 simultaneously. 17 of our 19 series are mathematically aligned with this configuration, representing substantial systematic agreement across asset classes. Historically, this level of alignment has persisted in 52% of observed instances over 3-month periods when reached from similar conditions. The stagflationary mathematical signature captures broad-based softening in economic activity indicators paired with building price pressures across commodity and service sectors. Compared to recent weeks, confirmation has strengthened meaningfully, suggesting the stagflationary configuration is consolidating rather than dissipating. Historically, periods of sustained stagflation confirmation have coincided with compressed equity multiples and elevated commodity volatility. Mathematical observations of how markets have behaved under similar systematic pressure. The 10-year Treasury yield currently exhibits green momentum, defined as 30-day rate of change above the 60th percentile of its 2-year distribution. In 23 of 34 historical instances when yields displayed this momentum pattern during stagflationary regimes, credit market behavior shifted toward wider spreads within the following month. Employment data shows red momentum, with payrolls exhibiting 30-day rate of change below the 25th percentile of its 2-year rolling window. In 15 of 22 comparable periods when labor momentum reached these mathematical levels during stagflationary conditions, consumption patterns rotated toward essential goods categories within 6 weeks. High-yield credit spreads present red momentum, defined as 30-day rate of change falling below the 40th percentile of its 2-year distribution. In 18 of 26 similar configurations, equity sector rotation accelerated toward defensive positioning within 2 months. Gold exhibits green momentum, with 30-day rate of change above the 70th percentile of its 2-year range. In 31 of 45 historical instances when precious metals showed this mathematical behavior during stagflationary regimes, real asset classes outperformed financial assets within the subsequent quarter. If 10-year yields cross 4.45% and hold for 5 consecutive sessions, inflation composites have historically shown acceleration in 9 of 11 similar instances. This mathematical trigger would increase the systematic case for transition toward full acceleration regimes. If fear and greed readings drop below 15 and hold for 5 consecutive sessions, confirmation scores have deteriorated in 7 of 9 comparable cases. This condition would formally lower regime confidence levels and activate regime watch protocols across the framework. The map is live. These conditions are being monitored daily across all 19 series. Atlas is the engine inside Given Analytics that monitors individual symbols for mathematical configurations in their own time series. Inside Atlas, members see how those symbol-level patterns have historically behaved across different macro environments, including periods classified as stagflationary, but not limited to them. Atlas does not select symbols for any specific regime. It provides the historical math so serious students of market structure can study where and how configurations have appeared in the past. This week, Atlas identified multiple potential configurations that have historically been present during a range of macro regimes, including stagflationary conditions. Whether those conditions develop further is exactly what the daily regime map and Atlas together allow you to observe systematically. Atlas provides the framework for understanding where regimes show up in individual symbols, as historical behavior to study, not as trade selection or recommendations. If you are serious about understanding how mathematical patterns across symbols relate to changing macro conditions, Atlas is where that analytical work happens. The full 19 series regime map, the Atlas symbol observations, and the live desk are available every day at givenanalytics.com. Members see the complete picture, the regime, the signals, the Atlas conditions, and how they are evolving systematically. If you want to track this mathematical framework alongside us, that is where it lives. These are historical mathematical observations, not predictions and not advice. Given Analytics is not a registered investment advisor. This content is educational only. Hypothetical results may vary from actual results. Market conditions can change at any time. GivenAnalytics.com/disclaimer